Who are you? A friend of the Resistance? How can I believe you? Oh, I'm sorry. I meant no disrespect. It's not what it looks like. These people may be dressed like revolutionaries, but they're really Talus spies. If they hadn't given themselves away, I would be dead right now. As agreed upon with the Simu, we stopped here to disarm ourselves before entering Simu territory. That was when the traitors let their true intent slip. My surviving associates have gone to send word of what happened to Do Yuhan, the Skyhaven's second in command. Despite our tragic losses here, we're lucky the Talus were stopped before they could undermine the Alliance. Do Yuhan is stationed at a nearby camp, though Oh, here he comes now. Please show respect to the second in command.
The Skyhaven badge? Where did you run into the commander? She's been missing for days. What are you talking about? Where else would you have gotten it? We don't go around handing badges out to everyone who wants one. Shinhai, is she a Red Guard? I suppose it's possible, but someone would have heard by now if the leader were slain. Tell me, what do you gain by helping the Skyhaven? An audience with the sacred beasts? I see. That Red Guard you mentioned, where did they go after giving you the badge? Ah, well, no matter. I suppose it's best not to discuss it out in the open, what with all the Talus spies around. What's important is you're on our side. Yes, you should get going. I understand why you were chosen. The Ape King respects warriors, though he does not care much for other civilized folk. Well, say no more. Ugam and I have our own duties to conduct. First and foremost, rooting out Talus spies. I trust you'll be discreet. A spy in the wind helps our cause little. We leave the Alliance in your capable hands. Do let us know how you fare. Well, best of luck. Use that badge responsibly, Jian.
suppose the School of Hong Moon didn't put much emphasis on punctuality. In any case, Ogong is being unreasonable, but he did seem to know that you are a pupil of Master Hong. You try talking to him. Just humor the big furball.
You, different from other warriors, more than smell. You are a student of Earthbreaker. Hong Soo-kyun, one of few human warriors of which Ogong approved. Realmwalkers say you want Ogong's key? Ogong understand your motives, but Ogong cannot simply surrender centuries of strength conditioning and self-improvement. Ogong must judge if you worthy of this boon. Ogong sees Soo-kyun as a student teacher, as warrior. Come, we fight now. Ogong, no pushover. Last had such exquisite challenge. Ogong give new name to honor master. Ogong call you EARTHBUMPER. Ogong find battle invigorating. Ogong thanks EARTHBUMPER for brightening Ogong Day. Ogong feel your fighting style have all kind of sincerity and noble intent he no have since in years. Ogong say this philosophy permeates your being. EARTHBUMPER, student of honorable Earthbreaker. Today you earn Ogong respect. Ogong will share his life force without reservation. Alliance with Skyhaven. Ogong can make no such commitments at present time. Ogong has heard of internal strife within Skyhaven. Ogong say how can trust Skyhaven when Skyhaven no trust Skyhaven? His moral quandary. However, Ogong will give matter greater consideration. Ogong say will give EARTHBUMPER his assessment at a later date. Now, EARTHBUMPER, please take good care of Ogong Chi. Ogong did not acquire easily. EARTHBUMPER will have Chi when shows due respect.
You got Ogong to give up some of his chi, the strongest of the sacred beasts. That's everyone in Moonwater. The bounty of centuries of study and martial arts training now courses through you. It should be enough. Well, there is within you enough refined chi to purge the mark of the Black Rose. But I can't begin to guess how much power Jin So-yun has gained since her resurrection. And you haven't exactly mastered the Hong Moon arts. Worry not, my simple friend. Between the Skyhaven resistance, the combined might of the Moonwater tribes, and the two of us, how could Jin So-yun beat us? Well, I should return to Green Hollow and catch Shin Hai up on recent events. When you're finished here, come find me. Before you get carried away celebrating your newfound power, there's something you must understand. The sacred beast's chi exists within you, but it is not yet yours. Making it your own will involve a great deal of diligent training. Don't look so sad. We have to stop Jin So-yun. There's more at stake here than I ever believed. I have someone to protect.
The Earthen Realm and its troubles.
have done well, warrior. I'm afraid we have never properly been introduced. I am Yun Mafei, leader of the Skyhaven Resistance. I apologize for misleading you, but the Dominion has spies everywhere. It is difficult to know whom to trust. I know her all too well. Jin Soyeon, or Lady Black Rose as she is known in Zaiwei, has been shaping the events of this continent for years from the shadows. The Brightstone Massacre was the result of but one of her schemes. The Talus Dominion was formed as the You have done well. I apologize. I know her. She has come to be a trusted advisor to the Talus Emperor. It is at her encouragement that he pursues the Divine Mandate ritual, but I have discovered what kind of monster she truly is. The Talus Dominion was formed as the result of a revolution within the Stratus Empire. The Emperor was never chosen for the throne. For all this time, one question weighed upon him. Would the heavens judge me worthy? By communing with the heavens themselves, the Emperor hopes to prove his legitimacy as ruler of the lands. However, the pursuit of this has resulted in the exploitation of his subjects, namely the ceaseless search for soul stones. I fear that the very course he has taken to prepare for the Divine Mandate ritual will make him unworthy of the heavens' blessing. Jin Soyeon desires the ritual be held for her own dark purposes. The only way to save the Dominion lies in stopping her. Ixanun has developed a plan to do just that, but I'll let him explain the details.
Who could have known the real reason Jin Soyeon wanted Twilight's Edge? Not merely for revenge, but for the Divine Mandate ritual. Her hatred knows no bounds. You remember your time in the Highland Necropolis, yes? That's what happens when the Mandate fails, when the Celestial Gate swings open to the Dark Realm. Back then, the forces conspiring to bring the Dark Lord into our world were bested, but Jin Soyeon, she could actually do it. She could be responsible for destroying the world as we know it. She must be stopped. We can't simply waltz up to Zaiwei's gates while the Talus army is at Jin Soyeon's command. I'm afraid there will be a great deal of bloodshed before our work is done. We can't count on the tribes of Moonwater to come to our aid, but thankfully, I've developed a plan that relies only on the Skyhaven Resistance. We'll strike from behind enemy lines. I'll travel to the Sky Gate outside of Brightstone Village and open the Great Dragon Pulse. With it, we will be able to summon reinforcements directly from Skyhaven Bastion. You really know nothing about the world you live in. Dragon pulses, or dragon veins, are the corridors of energy that weave throughout the earthen realm. The Great Dragon Pulse is the largest of these corridors, capable of transporting large forces anywhere across the realm. Only one Great Dragon Pulse can be open at a time, meaning that if we command the Sky Gate, we can deliver troops directly to the heart of the Talus capital without fear of retribution.
How did the enemy get inside? I don't understand. Ugam and I will take on the Dominion forces. Go with Jung Hado and rescue Do Yuhan.
The Talus army struck while the Sky Commander was away. I don't know how they got into the base. The leader is safe? How fortunate. And a plan for victory. This is excellent news. She's off to the Brightstone ruins with Ixanan to clean up a Talus mess.
Ogong betrayed us. That's the only way the enemy could have made it so far into our camp. The Talus army just keeps coming. They must have found a secret passage into the base. We'll figure it out later. There are still lives at stake. The Talus army was using the Great Dragon Pulse. As long as they control it, our plan is worthless. If we want to win this battle, we must retake the Great Dragon Pulse. It's our only path to Zyway. I must speak with Ixanan.